What's going on, peeps? It's your boy, back again, BR80, from the BR80 show. Don't forget the water. What's up, Tate? Yeah, we're just dipping out. We're going to Verizon. About to head to Verizon, baby. Yo, Red Harlow. It's your boy. Dude, what's up, man? We just finished a shift. Well, actually, I got to go to another place. So, that's one of two. That's one of two, baby. Yo, Mark. Hold on. Gotta turn off my Bluetooth. Has his judge. Let's break in. Just got done with the 12, dude. Hell yeah. On the grind, I see. I'm about to go hit up another spot for the day. I got some editing to do tonight too. So I'm starting a new thing with the weekly uploads where I'm trying to finish one upload for the week in 3 days. I've given myself 3 days to finish every episode instead of doing the usual 6 days, because what I've noticed is that since I know I have a week to get every upload done, I like to procrastinate, and I usually get that episode done on the final day it should be done, instead of just straight up deciding to just lock the fuck in for 3 days, which I can easily do and get it done, and then basically have 3 days to kind of chill. So I'm trying to do that. And last week I did it successfully. Well, that's for the video coming out tomorrow, but I edited tomorrow's episode last week. I did it in 3 days. And then the episode I'm editing this week is the one that comes out next week. And I'm on day 2 of that one. So I'm gonna grind out tonight on there, and then grind out tomorrow before work, even after work if I have to, and we'll have it all done tomorrow. So yeah. And then I got till Sunday to kind of just chill then when I accomplish that. Because I film every Sunday. I find that's the best day for me to film the next episode. But yeah, guys, that's the grind. We're on the grind right now. Tonight is a rest day from the gym, thankfully, so I don't have to worry about that. But what are you guys up to tonight? Hitting up a shift, hanging out, chilling. What are y'all up to? I need to let my car warm up, dude. I also actually did film today for next week's episode, but it's only because filming is going to take a little while longer than it usually takes. So I filmed today, and I'm going to do it on Sunday too. So what's up, Shrek? Seeping? You going straight to bed, my boy? Dude, I don't blame you, man. 12-hour days are tough, especially if you do them consistently. That's like a summer for me. I work more in the summer. But even then, I don't think I do 12-hour days. I think the most I do is like 9 or 10. So I gotta give you props, man. I gotta give you props. Alright, let's turn this air on. But yeah, we're about to go hit up Verizon. Clean up the Verizon store, and then we'll be concluding the live. Should be pretty chill tonight. Nothing crazy, just wanted to go live. I was definitely here at the surgery center longer than usual because one person quit. We had a person quit on us, so we're down a person, and it takes usually a long time there. It doesn't help that I had to do all 4 of the surgery rooms today, but it is what it is. Another 12. Usually work 2 a week, 2 12s a week. Damn, dude. On the grind though. I can't. Damn, 46 viewers. Holy shit. Dude, I feel like I haven't done a random stream for a while. I know they're kind of a little more rare, but I definitely am gonna still try to do them every once in a while, at least like a few times a month at least. That's the plan. So yeah, man. Gonna go clean, gonna go work. I'm gonna go to my girl's house. Well, my girl's parents' house. We're gonna go there since they have Christmas presents for me and her to open still, because we've just been busy as shit and haven't had time to do that. So, but I'm always busy, man. There's no way around it. Sometimes I miss the days that I would come home from like 9th or 10th grade and I would sit and play video games and cheat on my homework. You know, just grind on the homework for like an hour and just cheat on it all. And then I'd have the whole night to not have to worry about anything. I can just like fuck around and play video games. But then again, dude, there was really no satisfaction, no sense of fulfillment back in those times. And now I have this purpose and I'm locked in. I know what I want with my life and I'm working towards that every day, man. So I just like, I think I prefer these days, even though they're harder. I think I do. Christmas was last year. It was, dude, it was. Cheat on your homework and cheat in your... Dude, yeah, Mark. I used cheat codes on the video games. I was cheat codes in homework. That was back when AI ChatGPT was not even a thing. So cheating was harder. Cheating was harder. But I still did it, though. I don't care. I didn't learn nothing from school, I'll be honest. I don't think I remember anything from high school besides video production class. The one class I actually paid attention in was TV production. I took that class every year in high school. There was 3 TV production classes. So 9th I did 1, 2, 3, and senior year I did 3 again. I love that kind of stuff, man. Can you please stop yapping? What's up, man? Good to see you again. Bro, how are you doing? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. But nah, dude. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't learn nothing in high school. And I paid attention every once in a while. But I even took a living on your own class in 10th grade. Like a living on your own class. I thought I was going to learn actually a lot. I was actually really excited for that class because I thought I was going to actually learn something useful that I would use in my life after I graduate. But even in that class, dude, I learned nothing because the teacher didn't even teach anything. They literally just played videos on YouTube about, the most basic ass shit about how to live by yourself. Like the most simple budgeting strategy. They tell you nothing about taxes. They tell you nothing about paying your bills. So, yeah, man. Shit, I don't even know. I don't know why I'm talking about high school right now, but... Yo, Ethan! What's up, my boy? Bro, Brady, you were sleeping, bro. I got vids. Yeah, I was sleeping in school. I remember those few classes that we had together. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. I was sleeping in class, man. I was. I slept in a good amount of my classes, actually. It's so goddamn boring. It's interesting, Mark. At least that's something good to know. Economics class was teaching us to file. Bro, Tate, listen to me real quick, and everyone else. I had this class, I think it was economics, Tate. And the very first day of the school year in that class, the teacher was doing his, first day back speech, and he literally said these exact words. He said, "So you guys know that most stuff in school you don't really use outside after you graduate. Well, in this class, you're gonna be using everything you learn in this class when you graduate." I didn't learn shit, and I didn't use none of that knowledge. So, yeah, man. And I was talking about this a while ago on a live, but I honestly think that school should go up to like 8th grade. Because once you break 8th grade and go into high school, in high school you just learn useless stuff. Algebra, geometry. Unless you want to do that for a profession in your life, why the fuck are we learning this stuff? So all of high school, man, you honestly just learn the most useless stuff, like that you never need to know when you graduate. Because I could tell you a good amount of stuff I learned in middle school, but I can't tell you nothing about high school unless it's video production class or strength and conditioning. I did learn a good amount about how to like lift and stuff and strength and conditioning, even though I didn't start actually lifting until I was done with college. So, man. Yo, Mike, what's up? Hold on, guys. I'll read the chat in a sec. I just gotta get parked here. I'm just right next to where I'm gonna be working next. So, and that is if this light, wants to go any faster. But nah, man, I was sleeping in class. But if you ask me, most of high school, if not all of it, is useless. And I genuinely believe that school should have went up till 8th grade. And yeah, I understand that, like, if you graduated at 8th grade and you're ready to get into the real world, bro, you're not even old enough to have a license. So I guess that my only explanation would be that they had to extend your schooling just until you reach, that 18-year-old point to where you can actually start doing shit. So that's why they start just putting shit in your ass and teaching you useless stuff. That's my opinion. But anyways, Mr. Nips was the only teacher I fuck with. Dude, there was like 2 teachers I really liked. Mr. Dwyer and Mr. Bourne. Mr. Bourne was cool, but Miss Miller for sure. Mr. Bourne, yeah, you guys know. If you know, you know. Write a check like I got to. Dude, they didn't teach me that. You used everything from that class. Hold on. 2 brain rot classes. Now you got me seriously sitting here thinking if I learned anything useful in high school. I mean, I'm just talking from my experience. I didn't learn nothing. They put what where? Dude, I'm just saying, I didn't learn nothing in high school. Minus video production. I learned a lot in that class, actually. Touched by a teacher? Bro, me too. You know how teachers come up and like touch your shoulder or like wrap their arm around your shoulder while they're trying to help you? Bro, that's weird. Don't do that. Anyways, we've arrived. Let's get to work. I feel like everyone's been touched by a teacher, I actually enjoyed that part. Oh, Bro, what is all this that I have to bring outside, dude? I had one teacher touch my shoulder and he's in prison now for kid. Damn, that's actually insane. But nah, that stuff happens, man. That stuff happens. I gotta call the AI robot real quick. I have to clock in by calling an AI robot. Bye. We're back in business. We're clocked in and ready to go. Mike Melcher Butler. Mike Melcher. Rest in peace, Mike. You know, back in the day when I was in high school, I think I did want to be a teacher. I wanted to be a video production teacher because I absolutely love, as you can tell, video production and just editing and all of that juicy stuff. So I really did want to be a video production teacher back in the day until I learned that they don't get paid for shit. So also the schooling to be able to have a job like that just to get the shitty rewards of like not even getting paid that much is like just not worth it. Even though like I would love to be able to have taught people about what I'm really passionate about, which I guess I kind of am with this channel. I'm teaching y'all about retro games, maybe that you might not know of and stuff, but part of me wishes I could have taught people about video production, video editing, and all that kind of stuff, because that's something I really love to do. What is this? I'm Kevin. Remember me, Kevin? Bro, who is... Dude, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. Awful, fake, bullshit, adios. Dude, these people, man, I tell you. These people, I tell you. You can always teach through your behind-the-scenes videos. That's true, that's true. I wonder if this is copyright. Probably is. Like, imagine teaching a class and then doing it 8 times a day. Yeah, that would be... Because I didn't realize this until, like, after high school and stuff. But these teachers literally create a course to teach their kids, and there's like 7 or so periods during the day. These people are teaching the same exact thing, like, you know, multiple times a day, unless they teach different things, kind of like my video production teacher. Like, maybe he'd have a couple classes of TV production 1 and then a couple classes of TV production 2, and then maybe he'll finish the day with a TV production 3. So that's kind of like could do some good variety. But for like the normal teachers who literally teach one single subject and stuff, they teach the same shit and talk about the same shit every day. Like, I feel like that'd get kind of boring, you know what I'm saying? Especially towards the end of the day. And I guess that's probably why I wonder that, bro, like I would notice that some of my teachers at the like second to last or last period of the day, they would all be like just so obviously ready to just go fucking home. They were so sick of it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I loved BTS. Would drive me insane? Yeah, dude. It's my favorite band. I don't really listen to bands. My favorite genre is ambience. I like ambient music. I listen to it a lot when I'm doing YouTube stuff. It's very, like, I can just lock in when I do that. Bastilli. Yeah, Bastilli. Definitely Bastilli. Actually, let me change my mind. Bro, what? Why is this light not working? I can't reach it. But no, definitely Bastille. BR80 and the Crew. That's my favorite. That's my favorite album. Actually, BR80 and the Crew, the sequel, it's my favorite album. I don't know if I'll ever make music again, besides stuff for the BR80 show. That was just kind of a phase, and don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. But I'm better at making videos. Even though I really, at a point in my life, swore that I was going to be a DJ. No joke. I really did want to. I used to watch all the YouTube tutorials, everything, man. Should collab? Dude, you want to collab? Yeah, get like a little guitar. I can throw some beats on there. Shit, I don't know. Dude, I hate these trash bags that like they're so hard to pull apart. I hate them. There's always future potential. There is. That's why I think I still might do some stuff here and there for the channel, but like I said, I don't know. I can't say right now. Can't really be talking. Let Brady rap to eruption. There's some of my songs that I used to spit some bars. Yo, what's up, William? Dude, it's going good today. It's going good. We've got a good amount of stuff done. I filmed some gameplay footage earlier for next week's episode in 2 weeks. And I scripted for that video as well. And I got to work on editing next week's upload. And then I went to work doing this quick live. And then when I get home, it's back to editing. I'm going to be editing probably for 3 or 4 more hours when I get back. No breaks. No breaks, people. Remember Tate? Bro, Tate, do you remember that one time when I was talking to you about how I want you to be featured on like one of my albums? And I was going to get Ethan on there too. But no, I look back at my music from back in the day. Some of it do be kind of hard, but most of it is just cringe and honestly just not that good. But it's up. It's up if y'all want to listen to it. Tate freestyling. Tate be freestyling. And then tomorrow, for sure, I will have the trucker video, Tate, ready to go. Uploaded, ready to go. Also, either later tonight or tomorrow, I'll send you the clip of the intro skit, because I think it goes hard. I think it goes hard. I was thinking about this the other day too. Like, this store, Verizon, pays this cleaning company I work for people to come clean the store after hours. Bro, why don't one of your lazy ass workers stays an extra 45 minutes after their shift to clean the store? You would save so much money, because, bro, this is the easiest clean that I do at the store. like, it takes 45 minutes at the max. If you really grind, it takes 30. If I wasn't live streaming right now and I was just straight up grinding on this, it would take 100 minutes. But I can't complain because it's extra hours. Bro, and what is this stuff they're throwing in the trash? Like, this stuff is not trash. They are throwing straight up cardboard in the trash can because their cardboard bin is completely full. Like, whoever works here, dude, are just... Bro, these people are mad lazy. But, yeah. What do you expect? Like, if you were to think about someone, let me know in the chat, everyone, but if you were to think about the type of person that would work at a phone store, like the average dude who would work at a phone store, what do you think he'd look like? I have a clear vision in my mind about the kind of person who that would be. That's overweight, balding, maybe glasses. Yeah, maybe a little facial hair or like an actual beard. Yo, what's up, Tony? I work actually I work for a cleaning business, so I go to various stores after hours and clean. Pretty simple job. Very stress-free. I don't have to talk to anybody. I usually work by myself. Pretty fire. It's really stress-free, so it's good for me because it's allows me to be able to go straight to working on YouTube stuff and literally not have to de-stress or anything. You know, I can just straight up get home immediately and start working on it. Oh, this is... Bro. Keep hustling, bro. What's up? Hoarsely miss. Should look into cleaning Airbnbs. Yeah, dude, here's the thing though, is that I'm not like a solo. I work for a company. Like, I work for like, not necessarily a company. It's not like a corporation, but it's like a family owned low cleaning business. I know that garbage smells like some hot ass. Yeah, and also sometimes when I come here, they don't even throw their trash away. Like, there's like a lot of the times, it's not even just sometimes, it's a lot of the times, there's like random wrappers, whole entire chips just laying on the counter. Like, I don't know how someone can be like that. And there's one time that like there was an entire drink just spilled on the countertop. And like, tell me you work somewhere and then before close or whenever you just end up spilling your drink all over the counter, and then you clock out and leave and don't do anything about it. You don't even throw the cup away. Like, bro, come on. it's like, dude, there's no way that these people are real. Like, seriously. They got too comfortable. Yeah, the laziness. That's what I'm saying, Mark. I can't really complain because it gives me a job, so I can't really complain. But then again, thinking like, there's no way that, like, I can't fathom doing that myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially knowing if, like, I don't have to clean it up or someone's gonna come clean it later, I would still clean it, dude, because it's my mess. You know what I'm saying? They know someone cleans her every night, so they have the feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. They leave dishes in the sink. We don't have to, thankfully, we don't have to do the dishes. But they don't even do their own dishes, man. Like, it piles up. But I wouldn't really expect anything else from, you know, a Verizon store. I don't know why, dude, but I feel like the Verizons are the worst of phone stores for, like, employees. I don't know why. Even I've never been in a phone store, maybe like twice in my life. But do I need to clean the toilet too? Yeah, I do. But it's not that big of a deal. It takes 2 seconds. Yo, Abe, abs to the max. What's up? From New North Carolina? Shit. That's far ways away. Thanks for coming in, though. Well, I just got to take this trash out and then vacuum the floors, and I'm dipping. I'm skipping. Brent, yo, what's up, Brent? Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, dude. I am from Minnesota. The wonderful state of Minnesota. To be more specific, I live in Baxter, Minnesota. So, just a little rinky-dink town where nothing happens. I'm only outside of my apartment to go to work and go to the gym. That's it. I don't go outside for anything else. Like, I can't believe that they do this. Oh shit, my bad, guys, my bad. I don't know. I did not press the mute button, so I don't know why it does that. Yo, you have a good night too, Abs. My bad. I don't know why, like, I didn't even press nothing that time, but... Alright. Like, dude, it's insane sometimes what I walk into when I come here to work. I can't be complaining, though, like I said. God damn. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket real quick, and I'll walk this to the dumpster. we back. This sounds like a crime scene in progress. Excuse me. Look where I am, Tate. Rapid River. I'm also right next to the Arby's. Okay, I'm about to just start throwing shit. Damn, this is a big ass box. Y'all are putting wood in with the cardboard, like. They went crazy today. Nasty ass Arby's. I might go there after I clock out here, Tate. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think of Arby's? It's the population of the town. I don't know, Tate. What would you say? Like, fuck, dude. I can't even say. I couldn't even give you an estimate. Maybe at least like 15,000 people. That's what I would say. 30K, yeah, that like 20K, something like that. It's a little tiny town. Well, actually, when you think about it, it's really not that tiny. $11K, honestly. Dude, if it's 11K, that means my most popular video almost had like 10.5K views. It's like the whole town of Brainerd seen that video. I like Arby's. Just without the horse stop. Dude, you don't like the horsey? Damn. Raymond? Bro, Tate, you know what to do. Yep. Or Mark, dude. Thank you, Mark. I thought Tate was going to be on that, but yo, you beat him to it. Damn, 14K? That's not even like... It's like nothing. Actually, like nothing. Looks like they're throwing away these signs. Should I keep them? Nah, I ain't keeping this shit. Bro, is this a dude? Get that shit out of here. Brainerd, Minnesota has 14,000. Damn. Separate. Dude, I don't know who that is. I mean, yeah, it's a good sized town for sure. It's definitely a lot of people. All right, we're gonna take this. Bro, you out of here, Red Harlow? Yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming through. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, whatever you have going on, man. So appreciate the support, and we'll see you later, man. Thank you. Mr. Funkadelic. We are currently at work, taking out the trash. And the movie Fargo is supposed to be a true story, but it was a lie. Dude, cool story. See you, Red Harlow. All right. Oh, yeah, I got this with one hand. I got this one hand, baby. See ya, Red Harlow. Want to switch with me? Depends on what you do. But, no, I have an easy job. I'm not gonna lie. But it's only for winter. I mainly just grind out on the YouTube channel. I can get by with just this job. Spend that extra time doing something that is gonna actually benefit me in the future. So what am I doing? Oh, I'm working, taking out the trash. But I basically am cleaning the Verizon store. I don't work at Verizon, but I'm cleaning it. But now one day, we're gonna do a meet and greet at MOA. Actually, I don't know about MOA. I don't really trust MOA. I like it. It's a cool mall, but realistically, if you think about it, there's like not even really that many good stores in there. If you really think about it. Realistically, you only go there to walk around and go to Legoland. Even though I don't really do anything with Legos anymore. Unless it's Lego Indiana Jones. Then I'm all up on that. Shit, okay. I don't think I'm gonna switch with you. I don't think I know anything about that, really. I'm more into... Well, my main passion and what I would like to be doing with my life is something to do with video production, video editing, or the main goal for me would be to just do YouTube, but that would be the main. Crow Wing County, yes sir. Crow Wing County. All right, we just gotta vacuum the floor and then we're good to go. If I would love to be able to work for myself, be able to just work from home, doing what I love. That's the ultimate dream. So, and doing what I love is making videos about retro video games and entertaining people. Maybe teaching them a little bit about some games they may not know about and stuff, and just, yeah. In the meantime, I do these live streams in between videos and stuff just for extra content, and maybe if y'all want to get to know me personally. Because the videos are kind of just about the actual games, and yeah, I'm the person, the host behind it, but maybe y'all want to know me. I don't know. Is it cold? It's not that cold. It's like 35 degrees, not that cold. It hasn't been that cold lately, actually. So I can't really complain. I see live streams with 800 viewers. Bro, Mr. Fundelic, dude, let me tell you, I don't watch live streams that much, but when I scroll on YouTube Shorts live streams, I see the most brain rot, stupid shit of people practically begging their viewers to donate. And I'll write your name on this board or whatever, and it's like a Roblox thing or whatever. And these dudes are living their life. I will never resort to that, to begging for money. I want to actually provide value instead of beg. But I was just showing my boy Tate one of the lives the other day. Dude, it's so embarrassing. Like, you know those people, the second they turn off the stream, that's not how they act in real life. And you know the second they turn off the stream, they, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I will never resort to that, so. A lot of brain rot, a lot of begging. I swear the last one I watched was this dude like, please send the 100 and then I will reveal where this thing, they were doing like a what is it called? Like I Spy type thing. I will reveal where this is if you send me the 100. Like, dude, shut the hell up. Nobody cares. And there's people in the chats too that are like, this is a scam, but I sent 100 anyway. Like, yo, are you actually serious, man? Like, But that's like the easy way, honestly. But I'm not going to resort to that. I'm going to provide value to y'all. And yeah, that's embarrassing. I would feel bad. I don't know how I would feel about myself if that's what I did. Begging, I'll do you this. Yeah, that's literally lakey bakey, dude. That's literally exactly what I'm saying. And it works. It works. I don't know how, but it works. But I ain't doing that. I am not gonna do that. It just amazes me, you know? It really does. Do I clean places for? Yeah, I clean for. That's basically my job right now. Um, that's where I make most of my money. I work like 5 to 6 days a week, usually like 5 hours a day. But lately, I've been getting in around 8 or so hours a day, which has been pretty good. But yeah, I make most of my money doing this, and I do actually make money off of YouTube. I actually have a pretty good check, or not necessarily check, but I have a pretty good direct deposit coming in towards the end of this month. My biggest I've ever had in my life, because I've been doing YouTube for over 10 years, dude. Ever since 2015. Towards the end of 2015, I started. Not on this channel, but I've had so many channels. I can't even tell you how many. But we've been... I just have never given up, man, and I don't plan on it. So the progress I've seen this past year in 2025 has been crazy, like absolutely crazy. So, dude, if you want to do YouTube, man, you gotta be consistent. You gotta stick to it no matter how you feel. You gotta just never quit, man. I leave the chat when I see that, dude. Sometimes I stay in the chat just to watch how stupid it is. It's like I'm in awe. Like, I don't know what to even think. Doesn't Tate beg you for money? Of course, he did pay for your... Well, that was the conductor. I mean, Tate and the conductor... Tate turns into a different man when he puts on those glasses and that mustache. That's all I gotta say. People get fame for being on Roblox and begging or doing one of those eye things. Dude, that's literally what I'm saying, man. Like, it amazes me how I put in so much fucking work into this channel. I put in like 25, maybe even up to 30 hours a week grinding on this channel. And I've been doing that for 2 years, just for this channel, not for any other ones. But I'm very grateful and very happy for how far I've come so far. And I'm very grateful for all you viewers. And I know comparison is like the thief of joy and stuff. I don't compare myself to people, but it is really crazy to see how mindless some of that stuff is and how successful it can be when, I'm doing all this work. It just is insane. So... Actually, I think YouTube nowadays only takes... Well, it depends, Mr. Fundelic. So when it comes to donations and especially ad revenue, YouTube takes 30%. But if it's membership stuff, they only take 20%. I believe, from last time I checked. And maybe even donations, they only take 20%. And ad revenue is 30% or 35 or something like that. But it's really not that much. Because if someone were to donate $20 to me, I would be taking $16.50 of that in my pocket. And YouTube takes whatever the hell that is. So immediate success is not... Dude, that's exactly, Mark. That's why, if y'all want some advice, dude, do not focus on the end result. Do not focus on the outcome. Just try to enjoy the process and enjoy the grind, and definitely acknowledge the little wins that you take and acknowledge every little step you take. Because as amazing as instant fame sounds, like, you know, overnight viral video and then you're instantly famous, as really good as that sounds, there's really nothing good for that for you in the long run. So I would wish for that not to happen. I would wish to be able to just grind for a few years, you know, 5 years or however long it's going to take. I ain't going to quit, so I don't really care how long it takes. But, and, you know, build a really good community that actually cares about what I do. Not just cares about, like, the one little viral thing that happened, you know? Because it would be an amazing feeling for the first month, few months, however long. But once that starts to die off, man, everything else is gonna just go down with it. Your views, everything, your relevance, everything, man. Like, I really would not like that. I would not want that to happen to me. So we can actually hear you without the yell. Dude, I'm not yelling. I'm talking normally. I just have the phone close to my, well, not even really that close, but I just don't want y'all to not be able to hear me because this fucking vacuum, so. Dude, if y'all don't like the yelling, supposedly, then y'all can just leave. I mean, but dude, those Blackberries were fire. My dad used to have one, and I used to watch YouTube on it. There was like this one game on there I used to play all the time. I can't remember what it was, but it was like really simple. Like you know, hit the ball to break the blocks, and as simple as it sounds, like as a kid, that was the shit. It's easy to scroll if I don't like it. Some people do it all day. Yeah, scrolling is really not a good habit to form. I do it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But I try not to do it that much. But it happens, man. It happens. Who's yelling? Dude, I was not yelling. I just might have had the phone a little close to my mouth, but definitely wasn't yelling. But nah, the shit you see on YouTube Shorts, and it happens quite often where people come into my stream and they type in the chat, like, you're the first normal streamer I've seen today. Like, it is really insane about how much of that stuff is on Shorts. And it is kind of weird to think that it's kind of rare to see just a normal ass person, just instead of someone that's begging for money or playing Roblox or whatever, because I don't know about y'all, but I never played Roblox before. And I don't want to, so. Yo, Ribbit. What's up, Ribbit? Good to see you, man. How you doing? How are you doing? Just at work right now, just getting that bread. See what's next, and it was one of those annoying Roblox. Yeah, exactly, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of entertaining to watch it for like 2 minutes, but after that, it's just dumb. I mean, it's dumb anyways, but it's just, I saw one the other day. I showed it to my buddy Tate too. But there was one where this dude was like, I would assume it's his girl, was right next to him, and he was doing that over exaggerated begging for money stuff with his girl next to him. And bro, I can't even imagine how down that girl looks on him, because there's no way you're with a girl and you genuinely be doing that for money and she respects you. Like, there's no way. I've seen streams. Roblox, dude. Yeah, I don't know what Roblox is, honestly. But a lot of the streams you see where people, they put on an act, you know, it's never actually their real self. You know, they always over-exaggerate the reactions and stuff. That's just how it is. But I've been grinding YouTube. I set up the new channel, recording a bunch of stuff, working on it. Dude, hell yeah, Ribbit. That's what I'm talking about. Is it on your Ribbit channel or is it on a different channel? Because let me know, dude. I'll tune in. But, bro, congrats, man. That's a good start. You gotta acknowledge and appreciate the little wins in life. New channel. Hell yeah. Hey, 2 months. Hey, man. As long as the video is quality over quantity, especially with YouTube. There was a time that I would just post a million videos and not really put an effort into stuff. And I really wasn't satisfied. But, you know, you think more is better. As long as you keep that quality, then yes, more is better. But if quality dips, man, it's not better. There are people who post, you know, one video a month and are still very successful. So, hey, man, you just got to find whatever works with your routine and your schedule and stuff. Dude, I can't stand the begging, honestly. Tried driving through roadblocks. My vehicle is, yeah, roadblocks. Dude, I agree with you, man. One lady came up to me for spear change. It happens online and in person. Yeah, we don't have a mop, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. But we lost the mop like fucking months ago. I don't know where it went, but probably one of the Verizon employees fucking trying to make our jobs harder. But I don't even need the mop, honestly. This works just fine. That mop we used to have too was a piece of shit, so 3 or 4 videos a year, I'm happy. Dude, trying to make more topic-based video essays. That's what I'm talking about, man. And like I said, as long as you figure out what you're gonna do, you don't have to do 1 upload a week or anything. Because personally, dude, I used to do 3 uploads a week back in the day. I used to do 2 uploads a week. And depends on what situation in your life you're in. But it doesn't really matter as long as it works for you. Now, if I was full-time YouTube, dude, I would be 100% 2 uploads a week. I would definitely be able to make that happen. But right now, it's just 1. And when the baby gets here, depending on how much that takes, I'm not sure yet because I've never been a dad before. But I am debating going to 1 upload every other week for that would probably have to be for like 6 months or so, but you know, it's gotta happen, man. I'm sure the real ones would still stay, you know. Very efficient without the mom. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Gonna be a dad. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Definitely. You know, it's scary to think about. I've never been around babies my whole life. My family, just in general, never had babies or anything, so I don't know what I'm doing, but it's a scary thing. But I also think it is going to be really good because I think it's going to give me that extra push to like just work even harder. Because like now, not only do I got to make my girl proud, I got to make my girl proud. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, FBA. Appreciate you. All right, we clocked out, baby. My phone is at 10%. It's time to dip out of here. There will be very little time for you, but then you get into preschool and you get back more time. Yeah, I understand that, man. Whatever happens, dude, whether I have to go to one upload every other week or whatever the case may be, it's all gonna work out. And that's a wrap. BRD's full-time job, Tate's the Godfather. I better be the Godfather. Dude, that's fire. Soda can crushing factory? That sounds cool. I've always wondered what it's like to work in an actual factory. I've never done that. I've always either been here, you know, cleaning, whatever you call that, janitorial, whatever, I don't care, or customer service, food industry. I was always, for most of my life, doing food industry type shit. You got it on lock. Yeah, just gonna have to work around it. You know, there's been plenty of times in this channel that I've had to work around stuff. Nothing as big as that, obviously, but that is just an extra layer of challenge. Bro, I love challenge. I love being challenged. And I love, bro, without challenge, dude, life would be meaningless. If you don't have obstacles to overcome, you wouldn't feel fulfilled, or you wouldn't feel like anything, really. I'm gonna plug my phone into the car here. My phone's at 9% battery. Let me know if the audio goes to shit. Kansas. What's up, my boy? Bro, good to see you, man. Yo, is the audio good, everyone? I just plugged the phone into the car because my battery's almost dead. I don't want it to fuck up with the audio. So I guess let me know in the chat if the audio is still good. It's good? All right, hell yeah. I am currently driving to my girl's parents' house because they have a couple Christmas gifts for me and her to open. And we've just been so busy lately, we haven't had the time to go actually do that, so I'm on the way there now. It's 10 p.m. Whenever we get back home, I'm gonna try to get at least like 2 or so hours in of editing. But yeah, we'll stay live until we about get there, because they live on like a dead-end road, so the data is probably gonna go to shit when we start going on that road. So before we hit up that road, I'll be ending the stream. But nah, man, it's been a good stream today. It's been a great stream today, dude. Audio is good. Dude, thank you, Kansas. And thanks for tuning in, man. I know these random lives do literally happen randomly, and I know YouTube's notification system is not that good. So I apologize, but hope you get Monopoly. Bro, why would I want Monopoly? I don't play board games. Unless it's actually the Monopoly game on PS1. Which even then, I don't know if I'd play that, but... Yo, EJ. What's up, EJ? What's up, my boy? Fell asleep when I get... Dude, that's all good, Kansas. We all need our naps after work sometimes. I get it. Naps after work sometimes, dude, like, they hit hard. Especially after a long day. Dude, I get it, man. I don't really do that because my shifts start at 5:30 p.m. So, and even that, I don't take naps before work. I try not to stay in bed for that long nowadays. There was a while ago, a few months ago, maybe in like October, November, that I had a bad habit of staying in bed till like 11 a.m. in the morning, like, you know, but now I've kind of figured out a better sleep schedule, and I get up around 8:30 to 9 a.m., which is what works best for me, because I am a night owl. I work best at night. I love to, if I had to choose when to work on YouTube stuff, I will choose nighttime any day of the week, because I feel like I work better at nighttime. I can focus better at nighttime. You know, just sitting in a dark room, nothing in the peripheral vision, just my laptop screen in front of me. So that's why I stay up later, which then means I have to sleep in later to be able to get enough sleep. Which some people would call that sleeping in, but for me it's not sleeping in, because the night previous I stayed up grinding. So I'm just getting my minimum, 7 hours of sleep. So it's not really sleeping in to me. It's just getting my sleep. Because I can't, dude, I'm just not a morning person, man. I'm sorry. And I'll get up in the morning if I have to for like work and stuff. Sometimes I'd be getting up at 7:30, 8 o'clock for work, but